featured decks using it, like Blastoise with the Magikarp and Whaler GX, and then probably Naganadel with Quagsire and the Magikarp and Whaler, and I Berserk. Okay, so now we're moving on to Zoroark Feraligatr. Thank you so much for the game, Munchlax. That was very intense and very close, and somehow we managed to beat the non-GX deck. I think the key turn was when he played that Guzma to knock out the Lele when he could have knocked out the Chikorita, and when he played that second Marshadow and literally gave us breathing room. Okay, so now we're using this Feraligatr with the Downpour ability, where we can discard water energies, and then Riptide deals 10 plus 20 more damage for each water energy in the discard pile. ¿Cuál es mi tag team favorito, Dani? What a terrible hand. Creo que Magikarp Wailord y creo que Mimikyu Gengar. GG Munchlax. He could have attacked with Marshadow if he had Psychic Energy. Oh, that's true. That's actually true. But he couldn't play the... Ooh, we're up against a fire deck. He couldn't play the... Yeah, you couldn't play the energy recycle system to put back energy into the deck because you needed energy that turn. Otherwise, you could have put back like Grass and the Psychic and then finished me off with the with the Marshadow. That would have been pretty crazy, honestly. That would have been an insane finish to the match. Okay. So, Ultra Ball, Guzma. Is this Incineroar GX? That would be super cool. I mean, it has to be, right? It's the only good Incineroar there is. It has to be. Litten, Vulpix, and Mudkip. So it's gonna be the battle of Mudkips versus Swamperts versus Zoroarks. And terrible top deck, I think. We get a Totodile, that's very nice. Get a Totodile, and then we're going to Ultra Ball. I generally think I have to go like all out here. Oh, and you know what? I just realized I'm missing Aqua Patches. I should have 2 Aqua Patches in this list. That's a very big oversight. So I'll make that change before I play real games. And I'll attach, and then I will Lily. And okay. So I lost my Lele and my Cynthia. And I don't have another Lele, so now I'm dead drawing. Unless, well, I guess I have Ultra Ball into Zoroark GX. It's a Shining Legends Incineroar. Okay. Okay. Not having Aqua Patch is gonna really hurt me, though. No Zoroark. So let's grab the Croconaw. And then we'll pass. And Eat City, thank you so much for the follow. Very kind of you. And, oh, wait, what? Someone subscribed. I guess it was your fiance, Tamadrummer? Because I did get a notification. Oh yeah, there you go. There's a notification. JJ Tree Frog has just subscribed. Thank you very much. So now it's 74 M&Ms. 74 M&Ms. Okay, so there's a Swampert. Willpower draw. Yeah, Ultra Ball. Energy to the other Litten, and then a pass. Okay. So I think I'm gonna spread the energy. Yeah. I mean, I need to start trading, right? 100% need to start trading. You can't go all out, there is no Gramble. That is very true. That is very, very true. And Kukui is kinda nice. As an extra form of draw power, you get the Rescue Stretcher. Definitely want to evolve into the Feraligatr to protect the Totodile. And then we shall pass Cerulean. Kind of wanted also to maybe keep the Croconaw because that would have given me free retreat. Okay, so we see a top deck, either a Evolution or Rare Candy. And there's the Incineroar. Profane Punch, 50 damage. If your bench Pokemon have any damage counters on them, this attack does 80 more damage. That is actually pretty brutal. And then Flare Blitz, discard all fire energy from this Pokemon. So a very costly attack. Xeno Gamer, thank you so much. Very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. And thank you so much for the follow as well. Thank you so much for the follow as well. Okay, there's the Ditto. Off of the Elms to Thin. There's a super boost. But only 50 damage. Collapsing Rebel, I would love to play that if I had the cards, but I don't have them. They haven't given me the promos yet. Otherwise, I would happily play them. Yeah, but I actually don't have the promos yet. Okay, so I'm gonna trade first the Nesball. If I had Magikarp and Wailord, I would definitely play Magikarp and Wailord today. How many waters? 2 waters in the discard pile. You're ready for Dallas, you're playing Turbo Dark? Okay, that's a solid choice, I would say. That's a solid choice. Then I'm gonna pass. My Downpour is gonna do so much damage to that poor Incineroar. I mean, if he has Guzma KO on my Feraligatr though, that could be a big problem. That could be a very big problem. I am very excited for Dallas as well. I hope it's gonna be a great tournament. I'm ready to play big tournaments again. Ooh, we see the Litten. Ooh, did have the Guzma. Yikes. So the Fire Starter is gonna take down the... Oh no! That's only 130 damage though. So that's not a KO. Okay. Whew. So we didn't go down. That's awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and trade the water. Oof, I thought my opponent had knockout there. And I was very, very scared. Like the promos, I have to actually request them. Yeah. I have to actually request them. And it takes a while for them to add them. Like the sets, they add automatically. But the promos, there's always a delay. Okay, so the Great Ball whiffs, that's fine. I'm gonna use Downpour in order to discard the water. And then a Lily. And then, ooh, Rare Candy into Feraligatr. I don't think I can do that right now. The Choice Band, sure, I'll attach. And then we shall... Are we going to Downpour? Nah, I'm gonna Riptide. And look at that, 260 damage. That was a lot of energy in the discard pile. We get a prize. We're gonna lose the Feraligatr most likely. But then we'll have the other Feraligatr to compensate. I do have this Untitled GX promo now. I do have that one now. I think I have all the promos up to like right now. Up to yesterday. So I already put in a request for the Wailord and Magikarp, but it's Friday. Yeah, so at best I would expect them like Monday, probably Tuesday or Wednesday. You've got text for everything: X-Ball Mewtwo, Evil Ball Yveltal, and Shadow Circle for Fighting Match. Or recorded for Night March and Mars Shadow for Zoro. Okay, Xeno Gamer. Sounds like you've prepared quite well. Ooh, Counter Game makes it so that Flare Blitz is pretty decent, I guess. Okay, so let's go ahead and start trading the water and another water then we shall do this. I'm literally never going to deck myself out. Yeah. I'll evolve. And then I guess I'm gonna Kukui. And then I'm gonna downpour. I'll attach here and then I'll downpour again. I can't believe they make it so you have to click downpour so many times. And then I will Riptide for 300 damage. And then my deck gets refilled. So as long as you keep attacking, you can never deck yourself out. Here's my other Feraligatr. My deck is now full of energy, so as long as I keep drawing them, we should be good. So sorry, I Berserk for the weakness. Like I usually tell people what decks I'm playing in advance, so and thanks so much for the follow. Davids, was it? Yeah, Daniel Davis, thanks so much for the follow. We're gonna see a Cynthia. So if my opponent sets up another Incineroar, he gets a knockout on my Feraligatr. But then it's gonna be hard for him to knock out this last Feraligatr, I think. And then doesn't seem like he got it. So he's gonna Fury Swipes for 10 for 3 coins. Sorry about that, Hi Berserk. And Mr. Rayleigh, you spelled challenge wrong. It's challenge, not challenge. Your last Litten, indeed. So I could Guzma, right? I could be mean. And I could Guzma that Litten, but I'm actually not going to do that. I'm just gonna take the big KO on the Tapu Lele here. I'm gonna Ultra Ball for the Totodile. Then my deck has 9 energy in it. So I'm gonna draw a lot of them. Yep. 4 energy and a Feraligatr. Get 2 more energy and then probably 2 more energy. And that's fine because that's the point of the deck. So how much damage am I dealing right now? 1, 2. That's 40, 50, base 80, plus 4. Oh, I actually don't have knockouts. Because I attached, I actually don't have knockouts. Oops. I actually don't have knockout. Of course, I can show the list, Berserk. I'll be happy to share the list with you guys. So many clicks for downpour. But yeah, this is not knockout. I am 1 energy short because I attached before checking the mats. 160. Oopsies. Oopsie daisies. So the Lele lives. But now we have 2 Feraligatrs set up. And we only have to deal with 1. One Incineroar. Okay, gets a Ninetales. Ninetales will probably get Incineroar. We have the Guzmas though, so we can always chase the Lele, and we can always chase this other Ninetales if it comes to that. And so basically every turn now, I'm gonna be drawing 5 water energies at this point, most likely. I do have a few other cards, I guess. 3 retreat codes. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe I could have retreated, but no. Do you have a preference between standard or expanded? I think I like standard more. Expanded just feels like expanded is a format right now where it's like who can be more annoying to the other guy more, right? It's like whoever is more annoying wins the game, which is I don't know. I don't like those sort of play styles, and that's precisely what's currently heavily encouraged in expanded. So not a big fan of that. So definitely standard. I definitely prefer standard. Although in standard, everything literally feels bad. It feels like every deck is bad in standard. Okay, so I have 2 water, so I'm dealing 100 damage right now. I need both in the discard. need both in the discard. To get a knockout, I should evolve as well, no reason not to. 30 damage, not a big deal. And then we shall Riptide for 180. Oh, actually I only needed one in the discard pile. You get the Marshadow, not too useful. There's the Lele, the 10 HP Lele. The 10 HP Lele. This deck is not good though, guys. Like, definitely don't consider this for a real tournament. This deck is just mostly for fun. Okay, we see a Rainbow Energy. Am I talking about Zoro Red Card Delinquent, Mr. Rayleigh? I mean, that, and then Zoroark Control, and like Whaler decks, all those sort of decks. Yeah, all those sort of decks. And yeah, I can understand how it's like fun to watch sometimes, but it's also, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of those sort of decks. Okay, so we deal 60 damage to that poor Lele, and now we're gonna be able to deal maximum damage to whatever comes up next, because I'll be able to attach retreat into the other Feraligatr and then downpour everything, draw my whole deck, and do maximum damage. It is fun to see fun decks sometimes. Thank you, Daniel. I mean, that's the whole point of the stream. And hello, Team 5 Pokemon. Happy New Year to you too. Did I enjoy the match? I certainly did. I certainly did. So many clicks. Now I regret this. I definitely enjoyed the match. Yesterday's match. I hope eventually Chelsea can become as competitive as Liverpool and Manchester City. I guess this is technically not maximum damage because I could have a choice band. So many clicks indeed. So many clicks. Okay. And 230 damage. And then we put all 11 energy back into the deck and we get our last prize card. I have to go through so many settings, MLG, to turn on links. So I won't be doing it on this stream. Yeah. Okay, so this is the list that I'm currently using. I'm actually gonna take out one energy, maybe even a second one. No, I think I'm gonna take out the Marshadow. Take those two out, and I'm gonna put in 2 Aqua Patch. And now, real games, if you're ready, please send me the challenge. Send me the challenge, or I'll send it to you. There we go. Feraligatr, I know the memories. Well, I never played with this Feraligatr in a tournament. I actually never played with this Feraligatr in a tournament. I wanted to, but I played. MLG, I just told you, I can't. I have to go through a lot of settings, and I'm focused on the stream right now. Yeah, so I won't be able to turn on links for like immediately right now, okay? Okay, so terrible hand to start off with. Hopefully we are able to stabilize. And yeah, Mr. Rayleigh, today's viewer battles indeed, in case you want to play. Okay. So another fire deck. Another fire deck. Oh, it's actually Ariados Spinarak. So Feraligatr is weak to grass, I think. So that's pretty bad. It's pretty bad news. Pretty bad news. And then we see a Cynthia. Another Salandit. Okay, we get an Ultra Ball, so we can actually do a little bit more. It's kind of even in terms of weakness, yeah. Hola, mi amor. Lele, yeah, definitely Lele. MLG. Okay, so we'll Lily for 5. Okay, so Nest Ball gets us a Totodile, which is nice. And then we bench the Zoroark, and then we Aqua Patch a Rooney. And then we pass. No reason to use Water Gun here. Okay, so energy, now he can retreat, attack me with the Ariados. Stretchers for the Ariados. And then Cynthia's. So he could Spider Trap to put something to sleep and poison. Has the Poison Barb as well, which is pretty cool. 70 HP is what puts me off of Ariados for sure. Then we're gonna see an Ultra Ball. Discarding DCE and Super Scoop Up. Why would you play DCE in that deck though? Why would you have DC in that deck? I guess we'll find out. Okay, so now we're burned and poisoned by this Alazzle, and this does 20 damage plus 50 more for each special condition. So it's base 120 plus 30 more. It's gonna be base 150 damage. It's gonna be base 150 damage. Okay. And then if anyone else wants to play, let me know so I can add you to the list. There's currently no waiting. Yeah, if you say you want to play, you would be next. Okay. So we have Fur Candy Feraligatr, that's pretty nice. We have no waters in the discard pile, so this is gonna have to be a Great Lily. I mean, is Lily for 3 better than Kukui for 2? Because Kukui is extra damage. Kukui is... Ugh, I don't think I'm gonna get a knockout here. Ooh. PokeDECKS is back indeed. Gramble is busted. PokeDECKS is indeed back. Okay, so I'm gonna lose a Lele if I don't do something right now. And Bino, definitely. I will add you to the list. Do you limit 1 game per person per day? Usually, Daniel, unless no one else wants to play. Yeah, then it's easy. No whales today, Mr. Soda King. I don't have the promos yet. Otherwise, I would be playing with the whales deck. I think I'm gonna have to sacrifice the Totodile here. Yep, And then what my opponent might do is Spider Trap the Lele. So you're up next, Spino Crater. And then if no one else wants to play Daniel Davis, I'll be happy to... Ooh. I'll be happy to play against you again. So there's the Poison Barb. Huh. Is that a misclick though? Why would you Poison Barb the Viper and not the Spinnerack? That feels like that was a misclick. Another Poison Barb, interesting. And then Tatum Liza. Okay. Ooh, what is this? The retreat cost of each basic one in play. Oh, I didn't read the name. Mount Lana Killam. Okay. And yeah, he's gonna bring up the Lele, which in turn knocks it out thanks to the Viper's extra damage. So now I need a really great Professor Kukui here. That's almost a great Professor Kukui. I'm gonna trade away the Guzma. Okay, so I have knockout, but I also won't have a good backup because I didn't get to water, so I can't attach one and then discard one. So yeah, this is not very good. We barely get a knockout. Barely get a knockout. We get poisoned in return. That's enough for Ariados to get a knockout without needing the thing, the Salazzle. Right. That is enough for him to get a knockout. We see a Great Ball. Looking for that Ariados. Yep, there it is. There it is. So we don't have DCE. I actually can't. I literally can't do anything to this Ariados this turn. The only thing I could maybe do is if I somehow find my other Aqua Patch and another Water Energy off of this one trade, then I would be able to go Guzma, KO this Salazzle, this Alandit, sorry, and that would let my Feraligatr live for 2 turns. But that's so unlikely that I don't think it's going to happen. Okay, we see a Lily. And yeah, my opponent's deck flowing very, very nicely. We're supposed to be the ones with a good draw engine, and it's certainly not the case. Certainly not the case. Okay, that's a mistake, because since I'm weak, he was already dealing 70 damage times 2, 140. So that was a big, not a big mistake, that was a mistake on my opponent's part. Like, it makes his board a lot less threatening for us, which I think is a good thing. I am not going to trade away the water because I'm probably going to have to attach that. And then I will grab a Zorua. I will actually evolve the Crocodile. Now, there's no way for him to knock me out, I don't think. So I'm actually going to attach here. Oh, I think I made another mistake. I think I made another mistake. I don't have another Stretcher or another Feraligatr. Oops. Jeez. Yeah, so that attachment there was terrible. I need to Stretcher back everything pretty much. Okay, the Aqua Patch is actually potentially useful. And then this is also kind of useful. And then we'll pass. We have the Guzma, so if we find another water... No, I don't have another Feraligatr, so I'm down to 1 Feraligatr to attack with. Everything has been going pretty badly here. I don't have another Feraligatr or another Stretcher. Oh, Super Scoop Up. I still don't see why you would play DC in this list. But see, like that was a wasted-ish Super Scoop Up. Let me see the grass. We can't deal with 2 Ariados. Even though they have so little HP, we can't deal with 2 Ariados at this point. We definitely can't. Okay. So we do wake up, so we have a chance to knock out here. Gonna go ahead and Lily for 2. And we'll try to thin a Pokemon. Yep, just 1 water in the discard pile. There's the second one, I need a third one. Okay, so there they are. I'm gonna downpour. Oh, I actually needed 2 of them in order to get this KO. Gosh, I'm dealing so little damage. This card is terrible. Don't play this card, guys. Because now my opponent has knockout and we can't do anything about it. I mean, we have to power up a Zoroark and then hope. Right? We have to power up a Zoroark and then hope. Okay. Reactive poison. Now he realizes that he doesn't need this lasso in order to deal the extra damage. And okay, so extra Zoroarks, never a bad thing. Now I rely 100% on Zoroark to win me this game. And then I'll trade the Great Ball. And then I'll trade the Croconom. And I'm just gonna pass a Rooney here. I assume he's going to Guzma perhaps, or he's going to use Spider Trap onto this Zoroark. Wait, what is Crow gonna do? If you do, okay, so only if I transfer energy do I switch. Okay, Ultra Ball. And then... okay, I guess I'll attach here. But yeah, I'm completely out of this. There's a Cynthium. And yeah, I think we're out of this now. I mean, we're out a while ago. GG, real games. The deck definitely didn't flow as well as I could have hoped for. We stumbled in the beginning.